stamping is probably one of the oldest crafts that we have. Not as old as gold and silver, wood, or pottery, but it's pretty ancient. That leaf from that tip. That tip will become our leaf. And then to cut the design there. All the ironwork that you see inside the Biltmore house, Williamsburg, Charleston, Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, anywhere in this world, if it was hand forged, in every design, is done the same exact way to which you will condition it. First of all, we remove the scale so we don't hammer it into it. There's the rough part of that leaf, but then for the part that counts, the real shaping part. A little more hammer here, dead bit here. But you always want to make it look right. First of all, we give it its final shape. There's the leaf. So then to cut the designs. So we go back to the fire for just a moment to hold its temperature while we get ready. Now chisel work, if done correctly, it is without a doubt one of the most beautiful, most pleasing parts of all the ornamental side of ironwork to look upon. And if done incorrectly, then there is no doubt it is the ugliest of all. This is the part to which holds no forgiveness. Normally, if I'm just hammering something out and I make a mistake with that hammer, 99.95% of the time I can heat it up and redo it, but not this. Once that mark is cut, it is forever there. Nothing can change it. You can hammer it till it cuts it in two, but it will not take it away. You can hammer it to your eye can't see it, but when you bend it, it will break. So this is the part you get no second over. See it shows up better than living color. First of all, center vein first. This is the part that never a machine, never a stamp, never a die, never a punch press, ever designed or ever will it be designed that can take the place of a trained human hand. They've got machines that can stamp 1,000 leaves in the blink of an eye, and you can tell one a mile away when you look at it. I've heard it said by some people, well, it's just supposed to imitate a leaf. No, it's supposed to look like one. If you ever have to use the tiniest drop of your imagination on anything that I ever make to see what it's supposed to be, I need to start over again. But the thing about that saying, well, it's just supposed to imitate a leaf, you will never hear the one that owns the leaf ever say it. It's always going to be what it makes it. Because the one that owns it wants it to look as much like it. Now we cut the other side. If you think about 3,867.
No, thank you.
The way I kept my sanity was I would make maybe 25 leaves, maybe 30, and I'd work on another part of it for a little while, make 25 or 30 more. To sit down and do 3,867 of those would be like doing 10 pair of those ladies' earrings in a row. Then we round down the edge. Slowly makes that vein just fade into the edge, just like the real thing. That looks cool. That's still 600 degrees. 700 is the coolest thing that you will read with your eye, because that is the point when metal cools from its dullest of red back down to its actual color. The first few seconds, it is 700 degrees. Now we give it one run of the brush so you see everything and miss nothing. And this is the same finish that's on that railing in the library of Biltmore House. This is what we call a polished silver sheen, which is just a super soft brush so that it doesn't put one single mark on the metal. All it does is shine it. Then you can see it, and then we'll cut it off again. There's what the leaf. Then we cut it off right there. Then that will be the part to which will then draw down, to then form the stems that will then hold our ring. So that part, from there to there, shall become this part. So we go back to the fire and back to the one tool to which the square hole in the back of the anvil could be seen. Even though there are over 1,000 tools to fit that square hole, that's the one that gave it its name, H-A-R-D-Y. But now before we do this, just so you will know, I want to show you something. So you too will then know how this works. I'll show you one time. We'll let you see. That little curl right there is the toughest part. It's done the same exact way that you're about to see this one.
Oh, wow.
So we go back to the bar.